Hello again, readers of Cake Decoration and Sugarcraft. We are back with Suzie Candlin from Cricut, the head designer. She's showing us all of these creative ways on how we can accessorize our cakes. So Suzie, what else can we do for a bridal client?
Well, just because the Explore Air will write and score and cut.
Yes.
You don't have to rely on your own handwriting anymore.
Which is a relief. Mine's terrible.
Nor do you have to rely on printers to print everything for you.
Okay.
You can get the Explore to hand write everything yourself, and you can use a font that you like. It doesn't have to be a Cricut font. You can use any font that's stored on your system.
Oh wow, okay.
So you're not beholden to our fonts, nice as they are.
I'm sure they
don't
are.
have to.
It reiterates the bespoke quality though with the Cricut.
It does.
It basically means that you have no barriers to what you want to create.
Exactly.
You can create any style you like.
Yeah, again,
Possibilities are endless.
and you can see from the Art Deco designs that we've got here that you can take one theme and use different resources. You can resize different elements of it.
Yes, I don't think people would realise that this is actually cut work from the Cricut. It looks like it's part of the plate design.
Yeah, it's vinyl.
Its finish is exquisite, but it's vinyl.
Yeah, and it's washable, so you can use it as a an item of crockery.
And you've reiterated it on the wine glasses as well.
Yes. Now this is a really clever trick. Well, I think it's a clever trick
because it looks engraved. You would not know.
But if you're hiring your glassware, which a lot of us do, because we don't all have 100 champagne glasses in our cupboards.
Exactly.
But you still want to personalise or decorate your glassware. The great medium that we have is window cling.
Wow.
And that's what that is. That's frosted window cling. So
it does look like engraving.
For the event, it looks awesome.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So let's create one then,
right,
Suzie.
so I'm actually going to use the image that we created in the second video.
To our little folder we were going to...
Yes, because that, although for that we created it as a cupcake topper.
Yes. What
I want to do here is show you how you can use the same image as something completely different. And in this instance, we're going to use it as... you can use it for dessert tables if you wanted to label what the dessert was, for example.
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to do. Now I've gone into the design library and I've brought up the image that I want onto the design screen.
Right.
Now it's come up with 3 layers plus the score line if you...
Yes, that gives you the lovely defined edge for folding.
Now before I can do anything to this image, design-wise, I need to ungroup all those images.
Okay.
So they now become individual. And I'm just going to separate them out on the screen.
It's very simple. She's just clicking and moving across the screen.
So I'm then going to add the font that I want. So we're going to use these to say what our dessert is.
Okay.
So people know, or whether it's got nuts or whatever.
Okay.
So in this instance, I think we should say it's gluten-free.
Yes.
So I'm just typing that in.
Okay.
Design Space will default to cut that. Now I don't want to cut it out, I want to write it. So what you do is you go to the edit window and you select from the top box has writing style.
Okay.
Now what that brings is single stroke writing. Rather than bubble writing where you get the double edge.
Yes.
We want single stroke. So that will have an impact on the available fonts you can use. So it searches not just Cricut fonts, but the fonts on your system, and it will change them to the ones that have that single stroke capabilities. Okay. And now I'm going to position it where I want it to go. Once it's in position, you just draw a box, drag a box around the whole image, and you attach the writing to the image. So I'm now talking to my Explore. So we've got Bluetooth connection loaded. So I'm going to load my mat. And you'll notice that I'm using a piece that I've already taken something out of.
Waste not, want not, readers.
Absolutely, because you can exactly position your image on the screen to match up with your resource. Now this time it's asking me to put in my scoring stylus. So I've got the arrow on the side. I open the port, just support underneath, drop it in till you hear a click and shut the port. Make sure it's set to cardstock on your smart dial and press go. So it will do that score line in the middle.
Right.
And then you'll notice we've now got a another screen prompt telling us to load the pen.
Yes.
Now it's telling me to load the Midnight pen, which is the black one, but I'm not going to do that because I like to be a little bit rebellious. And I've got the Very Berry red pen. These have got a 0.3mm nib.
Right. Is this what's been used on this lovely
It is, yes.
menu here?
Yeah, that's exactly the one I've used. Again, you've got the arrow on the side, and if you support underneath, then you're not going to damage the nib of your pen.
Right.
Close the tip and press go. So now it's going to do our writing for us, and then without having to reload the mat or do anything else, it will then cut our image out for us.
Right.
To do your work. So that's our first layer done, and then we'd cut the second one as your insert.
The coordination's lovely actually, so straight away you've done a simple thing, which is to marry that colour to your insert colour, and straight away it looks really chic with a really fine finish.
I have got serious OCD. So, but I could have put a name on here, and that could have been my
place setting. That'd be great.
Be good.
Have you got a place setting here actually in this teacup set?
Now what I've done with this one is I've combined the place setting name tag with the menu.
That's really cute.
So
oh no, look at that detail there.
If
You've got
we
lace work.
undo the ribbon, they have the menu for the day written out.
That's
as
really
well.
sweet.
And that matches the design of the invite.
Vintage tea parties, because that's
cool.
so popular.
Afternoon
Still,
tea.
That's not going to go anywhere, that trend.
But if you're doing like a strawberry tea or you're doing even a Halloween themed tea, you can have everything coordinating.